Here with UIC head coach Mike Dee at the Horizon League Championship. Coach, you guys got knocked down early today, but you got right back up and you fought for all 9 innings. How proud of you are the way that this team battled, not only today, but all season long in the journey of the season?
Well, it's really hard to put into words. That was a street fight out there today, and it was imperfect on both teams' parts, but it was imperfect because of the competitiveness that was going on out there and the emotion of today. And I just was really, really pleased and proud of our guys for coming back, and I thought they did a nice job. We couldn't get some key outs at the end of the game, and I thought we stood up to them. But they're a terrific team. They're a really good club, and they're going to represent our league exceptionally well in the NCAA tournament. But it was important today, especially after the first game we had with them, that we took a step and kind of stood up to them, and I thought we did a great job of that today.
Jacob Key really kind of embodied that in himself as well. Had that 5-run first inning, but then really settled down and gave you 5 innings, through the game, was able to turn it over to your bullpen. What did you see in him in terms of kind of growth and maturity, just really today out there on the mound?
Well, even though he's a second-year player, he didn't pitch in the tournament last year. So this was a first for him, and I think he was a little bit too keyed up in the first inning, and he wasn't himself. And I told him after the first inning, listen, you got to keep it there. You got to keep it at 5-0, and we've got a chance to come back. And I thought he settled in, and I thought he did a really good job. The next step, after we get done with the first things, is being able to come out and do in the first inning what you were doing in the second, third, fourth, and so on. But that was pivotal for us, that he kept the game competitive, and then we had the big inning and took the lead, and it's disappointing, especially when you think back to all the work that's gone into this and how long this year's been, and the seniors that are leaving, and you're not going to see them again in the uniform, and it's very emotional. But at the same time, I'm really proud of the effort we put out, not only throughout the year, but especially today.
One of the big hits in that 7-run inning, Thomas Smart hit a 2-run home run. It had been having a strong tournament, put him in the starting lineup today. Kind of bigger picture question, but when you put guys in and called on them in spots this year, a lot of times, more often than not, they've delivered. How is that mentality kind of driven into your players?
Well, I think one of the issues that we had in the fall and the winter was, guys that wanted to just be given a position, and so we talk all the time about burning it. And sometimes a guy's not swinging or playing very well, and you see a guy in batting practice and he's been really good for a few days or a week or a couple of weeks, and so you're kind of looking for an opportunity to get him in there. And today I thought Thomas was a really good matchup. I thought his swing was a good matchup for the guys that were on the mound, and that was a huge hit for us. I mean, that really sent a jolt through us in the dugout, and I'm happy for him.
And then finally, you touched on this a minute ago, and we talked about it last week as well, but the seniors, Ryan Campbell, Wyatt Trotwine, Bowen Ogata, Brandon Marshall as well, has been around for 4 years. Just lasting impact that those guys have made for you in this program.
Well, they're a cut above. They were a joy to be around. They were great workers. They were highly respected by their teammates. All of them were, exceptional students, and they're going to do exceptionally well, in the next part of their life. But I'm going to miss them. It'll be a shock when we line it up next fall and they're not in there. But I'm really pleased, and I feel really blessed that I've had the opportunity to be around those guys for the time that they've been here.